It did.
So bad.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
We'll get into it one day. But we'll have a little, whatever. We'll talk about it one day. But yo, the beautiful people, this Nate here.
This Kev.
And yo, we are Games Music Life. So this is the Games Music Life podcast, episode 133.
Yeah.
I thought it was 133 last week.
Nah.
It was 133 this week.
Yeah.
You know, your boy's it's clearer today. I feel a little better.
About?
I feel a lot better. Well, my health, man.
Oh,
last week
okay.
we were talking about those antibiotics and how they don't sell them over the counter.
See, I was over here thinking that maybe Xbox had done something.
Nah, Xbox is still great.
Still in the dirt.
It's still the GOAT box, man.
Nah, all right.
And you know what?
Just making sure.
And I figured it out too. You know why you like PS4? Because you're kind of a loner and you like playing games alone. Whereas I'm a man of the people and I like being around the people.
Stop it.
You know,
stop it.
A couple other friend requests.
Never anywhere in there.
Welcome to the group, man. Welcome in. What's up, man?
Man, I'm chilling out, brother.
Chilling out. Came in, you was bumping that Gucci.
Yeah, man. A little goo wop, get your spirit right.
Get your spirit right.
Get your spirit right.
Yeah. It wasn't therapeutic hearing it on a Tuesday.
Yeah,
you know. But yo, let's start like we always do. We've been playing.
Oh man,
you know playing, bro. I know you've been on that Spiderman.
I've been on that Spiderman. Been on that 2K19. Oh, it's a good time in gaming.
It's your Christmas is here.
Oh yeah, man. Listen, gaming got great again. Listen,
tell me about it.
I had to go to a wedding on Friday. Oh, I was tight. Hey,
yo,
you're gonna take me away from 2K and Spider-Man the day of release. How dare you?
It was selfish of them to get married on a Friday. How selfish of them.
Listen, I don't really care, but you don't do that on 2K Day. It was beautiful. It was actually a beautiful reception though. It was very nice.
Really?
But yeah, man, it was 2K Day, man. Get out of here with that. Get out of here with that. And I had to get out there, man. Put foot to the pavement to go pick up that 2K. I didn't pre-order it.
Okay.
And by the time we got close, I was like, I'll just wait it out. Yeah, I knew most places would be selling it anyway on Thursday night, Friday morning. So I was like, all right, I'll just go pick it up. Yeah. So, I head on over to the local Wally World, man. Pop back there, don't have it.
What?
Now, I see another character, he's kind of floating around there too. He's looking for something. He doesn't find anything. Bangs on out. Okay. So I bang on out too. Head on down the street to my local neighborhood Target. Okay. Target, holding it down out here in the hood.
Yeah.
And pop in there, head on to the back, and I happen across the lovely Walmart patron who also left in disappointment. Now here I am thinking that he's coming to buy that 2K, but you know what he was coming to buy?
Spider-Man.
You know he was coming to buy that Spider-Man. You know what they told that man? It's sold out. It's sold out, baby. It's gone. You can't find it. It ain't nowhere to be found no more. Man, what was you thinking? What were you thinking?
Really?
Yeah, man. So they he had to leave in disappointment. Now they had 2K. Went ahead, picked that up, jetted on out of there, got out pretty quick. Okay. As a matter, I felt kind of bad because the dude was over there like, well, I keep talking to you, but he's actually got his game. I gotta go.
Hey, duty calls.
Yeah,
man.
Duty calls. I was trying to get up out of there. He understood this. He didn't want to talk about Spider-Man. Spider-Man was gone. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But since I got 2K for the Xbox, of course it was going to be there. I mean, of course that's going to be there. Xbox games tend to sit on shelves, and it was just it was a great time, man. We go talk more about.
You got it for the Xbox though. Let's not.
What, the 2K? Yeah. I did get it for the Xbox. Right. And I feel like it was a mistake. It was actually a mistake. I got it thinking that the 4K enhancements were going to be worthwhile. That would be the reason why I played on Xbox. And my community is over there. Fair enough. Yeah. No, I didn't see any graphic improvement. No, I mean that's I didn't see any graphic improvement from 2K18, and maybe that's got more to do with the game than anything. We'll talk about the game as well, but it was a mistake going with the Xbox. But you live and you learn. Yeah. 2K20, I'll be back PlayStation. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah, but you played all of them on Xbox, didn't you?
No, I kind of jump around from year to year.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. I mean, you can still get it on other systems too. You can have it on both.
No.
You can't do the multiplayer.
I'm not. Well, I mean, I could, but I'm not about to grind it out on two systems. Nah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a game you got to focus. You got to focus. And I noticed that Best Buy was actually giving away that Destiny. I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, Destiny, the game.
I mean, PlayStation players. I mean, of course, we had already got it anyway.
You got the game that was free. Was $9.99 on Xbox? That's daggone there free anyway. PlayStation ain't slick.
Is it free?
But I'm saying though, PlayStation ain't slick. Oh, you got so the cost of 2 value meals. It's $10.
So the PlayStation player is going to be able to go buy those 2 value meals and play Destiny, while the broke boy Xbox player is struggling to scrape together the $10 because Xbox doesn't love you.
Because all they broke because they bought the game. So are they broke?
They might be leasing it. I don't know. I don't know. They might be leasing the game with the system.
Touché there.
You never know.
Oh,
Xbox is out here finessing and finagling.
Hey man, Xbox.
If they cared about their community, they would do the right thing. I mean, PlayStation clearly giving us AAA titles. They gave us Mafia 3 and Destiny as the free games of the month, and they got more coming. What did the Xbox get? They got like SpongeBob SquarePants for 360.
Yeah. SpongeBob's a very good
for 360.
Yeah. Backwards compatibility. Yeah.
I mean, we can get old games too.
What I'm playing. You already know what I'm on. I'm on that Forsaken, man. You know, I'm trying to build a community up. You left me. You're not getting it.
Because, listen, man. After the pricing debacle, I wasn't playing that game.
And I figured it out too. It was the reason why, because I bought both of the other DLCs. That's why mine was cheaper than yours. But whatever. That's what got time for all that. You're not going to get on the base Destiny. So I've been on that, trying to get my power level up, so I can get ready for the raid comes out this Friday, which I ain't gonna be ready for that. Those streamers, man, those guys be on there. They're power ranking up. I'm like 515 now.
Wow.
And the raid is 550. So yeah, I'll get in there and get murdered. But I'm gonna give it a shot once it does come out. I usually like to wait to watch the other guys go through it and see the videos. I'm not getting there for no 3-4 hours on one encounter. I don't have it because I'll ripcord and never play it again.
Wow.
But it's definitely a great time for gamers, though, man. Like
well, if you're a PlayStation,
you can, first of all, only thing you get on PlayStation is Spider-Man. I mean, that's
everything
else is on Xbox.
No.
Everything else on Xbox too.
There's no discount in that. I mean, and I'm just telling you, when it comes to playing that Spider-Man, you lost.
No, I heard it's good. I heard it's hard too.
Oh, we're gonna get. Okay. I'll get in my review, man. Give us some more on the Destiny Forsaken review. Like, what's making Destiny so good?
It's right back, now? Man. It's like the game is totally changed. If you like
what's so different?
If you like grindy type games, then you're gonna love the Forsaken release. They changed everything up. Basically, made it Destiny 1, and this goes back to just communism, man. Or is that communism when you selling something? Is that what it is? I don't fact check, so I don't know. Whatever. What, capitalism?
Maybe
it's one of them isms. But anyways, create a problem, create a problem, and then sell a solution, and that's what they did with Forsaken. It's a totally different game. It's so much to do. The grind is there. But I'm going to tell you, one thing that got me, though, is like my patience for people who don't know how to play the game has really gone down.
Really?
Like I tried to get with my homeboy. We played it together, and we're going through some missions together, and you had to go talk. Like, it gives you a milestone, tells you what to do, the next step. So he didn't do the next step. So all the things that we did for the last hour and a half, he never got credit for. So of course I felt bad because he went through it with me.
Right.
So I had to go through it with him. So that's 3 hours now wasted from something that should have been done in an hour and a half.
Wow.
If that. So you just gotta understand, man. I got stuff to do because there's always something to do in Destiny. When I get on, I have an agenda on what I gotta get done, and I'm getting off at that point. I got a family to get to.
Yeah.
So yeah, my patience has gone down with that. But yeah, the PvP aspect of it, the multiplayer aspect of it, has been just great, man. It's just more to it to do.
Have you finished the new story?
Oh yeah, finished the story. That's one thing I talked to the Deserter actually the other day too, and he is playing it too on PlayStation with his community. Wow, but he's not even paying attention to the story. And I'm like, man, of all times for you, because that's all he used to gripe about was the story being so bad. Yeah. The story is actually very good. They spent some money. They spent some money on this.
I don't believe it.
Huh?
I don't believe it.
Anywho, yeah, it's a good story, man. It makes sense. It sets up future storylines. It sets up the raid. Like it makes sense.
Sets up more robbery.
Remember we played before, and we would just be like, I don't know what's going on. And like it was sweet. Yeah, it was fun.
Just shoot.
We just shoot. You know what's going on. Now they do a better job of telling you what's going on. The story actually makes sense. So so that's pretty much why it's so good. But the fact that it's always something to do every week. There's 2 weekly resets now, so it's like more stuff to do every week, and they switching it up. It's not just the same thing over and over. So yeah, man, that's why definitely something.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. If they ever drop it for free, I'll pick it up and play it there.
Listen, I'll be sure to let you know when they drop it for free. If I get a hold of a code, I will let you know.
Okay.
And I'll
because I'm not paying the $60. Like
I know you were out.
I mean, listen, there's so many great games coming. Why would I waste time?
Yeah.
Why would I waste time with that? I mean, we got Tomb Raider coming up. I might check that out. Red Dead Redemption.
I was going to say that.
I got to clear stuff out before Red Dead Redemption comes, so that way I can get back on there.
Yeah.
It's just a lot to do, man. Destiny. Yeah. You lost.
Destiny. What they did was, though, honestly, Destiny is a hobby. And that's one thing they did with this. They restored the hobby back. So a game like Spider-Man, a game like Tomb Raider is going to be a good palate cleanser for everybody to play. And then you go back to your hobby, which is Destiny. You do certain things within a day, and you go play another game and go back to it.
See, I think that's where 2K comes in for me.
Yeah, 2K comes in.
It's like, all right, just keep going on that 2K.
And 2K is probably going to come back for that for me, too, because I gotta pick that up.
You ain't gonna pick it up, man. I hear the fear. I hear the fear.
There's no fear there, Kev.
You go to the store, your hand's shaking.
No. My finger would shake over the button because I'm gonna digitally buy it.
Man, yeah. No, you go to the store, buy a little digital card just to make sure you're making the right decision. You know them online transactions, man. They're so impersonal. Sometimes you just end up just slipping in buying something.
Listen,
you're actually gonna go to the store, go buy that little digital card, hand just shaking, reaching for it.
Nope. Nope. Between you and Lil Lady are talking so much cash, man, because he watched the pod too. Hey, Uncle Kevin said he's gonna beat you. I said, okay, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to pick this game up and lay the law back down again. I need a good competitive game.
We around on there.
I know. But other than that, that's it, man. That's all I've been playing.
Yeah.
So that Forsaken's just good, man. It's a good game.
I'll tell you what it ain't as good as.
What's that?
My buddy, it's definitely not as good as that 2K right now.
Okay. Talk about it.
Listen, it's going down. And now the one gripe I have to say about 2K is it doesn't feel like, as far as like the game modes and different options that they gave you a lot of changes from 2K18 to 19. Okay. Like my player, after you finish a little story segment, it's pretty much the exact same.
Did you make it out of China?
Year. Yeah, I made it out of China, and then I was in the D League for a while. Now I play for the Cavs.
Okay.
Then once you kind of make it to the NBA team or whatever, the game switches over, and it ain't really much different than what else was going on. You got the park, you can change your hair, and you got a little apartment. Same apartment that they used last year. I'm like, how lazy? How lazy are you?
So they told us they took an 8, put a 9 up.
Pretty much. Much. But where they paid attention to detail was the actual gameplay. The gameplay is a lot more fluid. Okay. Defense is 1,000 times better, even though it can get frustrating as all get out just because it's like defenders stick like glue now. Okay. But it definitely gives the game more of a challenge, feels more like basketball. So I give them kudos there. Mm-hmm. And, of course, the online is popping. Everybody, if you're not playing 2K19, what are you doing? I mean, it finally released for the regular version today, so I expect that it's going to be crazy online today. Okay. And, yeah, man, listen, they're giving the people what they want. My team is so much better this year than it had been. Added new game modes, better challenges. Domination seems to be a lot better. The reward system, as far as, like, getting packs and all that stuff, much, much better. You can get good cards. Well, last year, so what they did is they kind of did it in a tiered, or they kind of ramped up how the cards were released. So it was like, okay, only going to release cards that are this good or up to Emerald point. Okay. And then towards December, we'll start releasing Rubies. And then we'll move up to Amethyst. And then we'll move up to Diamond and Pink Diamond. So it's like, if you started off and put some time or effort in there and getting your team built early on in the game, you were going to kind of be at a loss because all them players that you got are pretty much worthless now, and you're right back in the grind and buying new players from the auction, and it just gets really expensive. Okay. But this year, they're like, yo, we're going to drop all that. Everybody, well, not everybody, but there are going to be a lot of great cards, high-tier cards available early, and we'll just keep on adding more, and we'll give you guys more opportunities to earn these cards, because last year that was another big gripe. A lot of people are like, yo, the rewards cards suck. Like, you can barely get any rewards cards, and you can't really do anything other than go to the auction house.
So it gives you more stuff to do.
It just makes it more balanced. But yeah, it gives you a ton more to do and more ways to play. But it makes it more balanced how you actually get the cards. It's almost like they're rewarding you. And now you can buy pack tiers where it's like, yo, if you get a pack this, this much, you'll automatically get a good card. Like, you'll know you'll get a high level card or whatever. So it's dope. It's dope.
Okay, well, that's what's up. I mean, as long as they create that carrot on the stick. I mean, I feel like all the games now are trying to create that carrot on the stick mentality to keep you playing the game, because everybody wants you to keep playing their game.
Oh yeah,
and eventually spend more money, or just word of mouth. I still think word of mouth is the biggest proponent in everything these days. Music, games, everything. Nothing is better than that.
Oh, it's the best pub.
Yeah,
yeah. Or it can be your worst nightmare.
Any word? Yeah, it could be.
It could be your worst nightmare.
That's why you got to try to make the best thing. Any word on live yet?
Live's coming out in a couple of weeks, man. Everybody's saying it looks pretty good, but listen, man, you're gonna drop that discount.
Yeah. I mean, in my
2K is better.
Yeah, in my opinion, they have to do it. I thought they should have come out
to be competitive. They're gonna have to give people more of an incentive.
Yeah, $39.99.
Yeah,
because I mean, if mom, somebody's mom goes to the store, like little Junior say, he want a basketball game. This one's $39.99.
Right.
Let's get him this one.
That's gonna be the one he plays. Yeah,
make it happen.
And it's getting better. Like, that's the thing. Like, by next year, they really might be ready. I hate to say that they're 1 year away again, but they're getting close. They're getting better.
Okay. Well, that's what's up, man. All right, so the other game you picked up, Spiderman.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
It's got an Xbox upset.
Here we go.
Very upset. They're on the rain hurting.
Xbox got to come out with some exclusives.
Y'all don't have anything to play.
We do. We have Destiny. And that's all.
Anybody can play Destiny. I mean, the PlayStation players are playing Destiny, but they're not.
I told you.
You know why they're not playing it? Because they got better games like Spider-Man to play.
So if you want a social game, if you want a social system, get on the Xbox. That's what it's about.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? If you want to talk to your friends while they're watching TV, because that's what they're doing 90% of the time when the Xbox is on.
What PlayStation does. It's a media center. So.
Yeah, but like you're an anomaly. And actually, I see your PlayStation doing a whole lot more. There's a lot of Fortnite that gets played on that PlayStation. Yeah. So you don't play the PlayStation, but there are
you snitching? You're snitching right now.
There are people in that household.
I need to go. I need to understand who's doing it then.
I see it a lot. That's all I'm gonna say. I can't even say much else. I see a lot of.
I appreciate that heads up, man.
I see a lot of.
I will do a little dig diving in this.
I mean,
Who's playing the Fortnite?
Whoever it is, clearly they recognize that PlayStation is a superior system, and I don't blame them. I don't blame them at all. I would do it too.
Yeah. Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Okay. How
amazing
far are you?
Game. I would say I probably put in about 12 hours, maybe.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's 20 hours, but I've been kind of going a long way, finishing out all the side missions, all the little quests, and all that.
Okay.
So it doesn't feel close to done. It feels like I'm like right in the middle of the game.
Are you having fun playing it?
Listen, I haven't had this much fun playing the game in a long time.
Stop. Are you lathering it on?
No.
Are you serious?
No, this Spider-Man is crack.
Really?
It is so fire.
Oh, okay.
So fire.
Why is it crack?
Just the gameplay mechanics. Like I haven't played a game in a long time that made me feel so immersed in it. Like there are like points in the storyline where it's like, yo, you're kind of like holding on to your seat.
Really?
Like, I mean, in the gameplay, the action, it's like, yo, you're really kind of holding on. Like, yo, it's going down.
Okay.
The game is hard. Like it's
I
not.
heard it's very hard.
It's not by any stretch of the imagination like a classic beat 'em up game. I mean, it is a beat 'em up, but at the same time, like it is difficult. There's a challenge. You have to have a lot of strategy in there.
Okay.
And it's so fire.
Right.
So fire. I haven't played this game this good. Listen, if I had an Xbox, I'd throw it out. I mean, if I didn't have a PlayStation, I had an Xbox, I'd throw it out because Xbox they failed you guys not delivering this game. It is
Xbox got to get.
I don't want to say perfect, but it's good.
Okay.
It's real good.
What level are you playing it on?
I'm just playing on the regular.
Normal?
The normal, yeah.
Okay, because I was talking to Steve, and he said that he was having a hard time with it. He had on normal. Just put it on easy, man.
No. Because the thing is, the challenge in it is still very rewarding. Like, it feels good that it's that hard to play.
Okay.
And that, you really got to kind of go in there with some strategy because Spider-Man, his moveset is infinite. You could do so much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I heard the fun is unlocking the suits. The suits, and then the story really picks up once you meet up with Miles.
Yeah, okay. See, I just met up with Miles.
Okay,
yeah,
that's what I hear. That it definitely takes a turn. Like it's like that's some of the best story writing is that part.
Like,
so.
bro, the game is so grip. I don't want to give too much away, but there's a portion where you have to kind of go up in like this construction zone, and I mean, you were just fighting it out. You really out here banging, and then next thing you know, like man, like a crane starts falling over, man. You just see Spider-Man just like running through, man, like. Running down this crane, webbing it up, and like you're having to do all this stuff. He's webbing it up, man. It's like, yo, you feel like a real superhero. You really, like he's
I'm
trying
not to that. So do you feel like you're Spider-Man?
Like he's really trying to like you got to go around and you got to web it so that way it doesn't fall or whatever. You got to balance it out. Like yo, you really feel like you're Spider-Man by the end of it. And the acrobatics in there, amazing. Like yo, it's man, the game is fire.
Okay,
game is fire.
Okay. Who made this game though?
Insomniac.
Insomniac made it. Okay.
And listen, it's so fire. Like you know how passionate I am about 2K.
Yeah.
I've really been playing 2K.
Really?
I've only been playing that Spider-Man.
Well, once you get, Spider-Man, it's a short thing. Once you get done with that, then you can play 2K. So
I'll probably continue to play Spider-Man. Like it just doesn't get boring. I have to let my controller die before I stop.
Really?
Like I play till the controller just dies.
See, now you got me wanting to play this game now. Like, you're lathering on right now.
No, it's fire.
Okay.
Look, when we're done, if you want a little sample, you can go on down. Listen,
no, I'm going in blind.
It is fire.
Yeah, I'm going in completely blind,
brother. It is fire.
It's getting high praises, man, and a lot of the reviews that are coming out for it now are getting very high, and they're saying it's one of the best superhero games.
Deserved.
I think that's the thing too, though. It's not just that it's a good game. It's like superhero games are historically bad.
Yeah, and they're tough to make.
Yeah, they're tough to make, and I think what they do, the reason why a lot of them are bad is they try to key it around the movie and the toys and all that stuff. This just came out.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's its own thing.
It's its own thing, and I think that's a good thing. So. I'm about to check it out.
Yeah.
So
great. I watched Spider-Man 3. It was so good. I was like, yo, I'm bad.
That movie was bad.
It was all right.
It was okay. The new Spider-Man Homecoming was better.
Way better. Oh, yeah.
That reboot is much better. But Insomniac, that's the Ratchet and Clank guys. So they can know they know how to make a game.
Oh yeah.
They make good, and they did Resistance.
They were killing it, man. And and they recently announced that they're about to add a new game plus mode, which is that's why I said I'm probably going to keep on playing this game after I beat the story. So new game plus is like after you complete the game, you can go back and replay it, but you still reclaim everything that you earned in your first playthrough. So it's basically like where you can go through God mode.
Okay, and that was your gripe with Final Fantasy that came out. You're like, we got to start all over.
It's like there's no incentive. Yeah, it's Zelda. There's no incentive to really play again afterwards. Like if you could imagine if you could really start off OP in Zelda, like how fun that game.
That would be fun. Yeah. I mean, I think honestly though, and not to go back to Destiny, but that's kind of one of the things why I like Destiny is that whenever you get to a certain point and it's like it's tough, you go in there, you get one shot, and then when you get to go back after you're leveled up and like you said, God mode, that's what makes it fun to me. Yeah, that's part of it, but that's what makes it fun. But yeah, so the game plus mode, you go back in God mode. I'm guessing with all the suits and stuff too.
All the suits, all the gadgets that you've earned. You know what I'm saying? You really just kind of get to go in there and just wreck stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it gets your praise so far, huh?
Oh, absolutely. And it's like, I thought that the story would be much more linear where, you know what I'm saying, it was just like go do a mission. And the main story is like, those quest points where it's going to trigger a quick time event and you're going to have to go and play something through the story.
Yeah.
But it's such an open realm game and there's so many little side missions that you can do that you can waste hours without playing the main quest because there's always something going on. There's always something to do.
Yeah, I heard it when you're playing the story, like you're going to do a quest and then you see like somebody getting beat up in the park and you can help them.
And your spidey sense starts going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it'll trigger all kind of different, different actions. And I can't wait for the DLCs to come out. Yeah. Like that's going to just expand the game more. What I really like is the way as you progress in the game, like there are little side quests that feel, I would say they kind of feel like step and fetch kind of side quests.
I got you.
Where okay, go get this, bring it back. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But as the game progresses, you unlock more and more different kind of events that you can take part in and that help you level up your character.
Okay.
Listen, you're lost. You're lost over there on that Xbox.
I'm about to pick it up.
You might have to dust that PlayStation on and off, man. Do the right thing. And you won't regret it. Especially if you're saying Spider-Man might be your favorite.
It is. That's what I was telling you before. Like, the reason why I'm probably gonna get it is Spider-Man is my favorite Marvel character.
Yeah.
Well, favorite character, period. And I think that he gets overshadowed. They want to put Thor in the light, and I don't like that. But anyways, I definitely am thinking I'm gonna pick it up just for that alone. But I think one thing that's not getting picked up is my Nintendo Switch. I came in, I noticed yours is over there too.
Yeah.
But they did plan a direct that's coming out. What do you think they're gonna talk about?
I figure that they just got to talk about the online service because that's launching. Yeah, supposedly.
They might not give us no more of that daggone Smash Brothers. At this point, we've known everything about Smash.
Oh yeah, no, they can't talk about Smash. I mean, they're only a couple of months out. I mean, of course they're going to mention it, but they better not center it around that.
Right?
Because listen, they're hurting for games. They got to hurry up and get some games. I saw that Dragon Ball FighterZ comes out at the end of the month. I don't even know if I'm excited for that anymore.
They should have just had it ready to go after EVO. After the hype was there for that.
They needed to.
They needed to just go ahead and release it then, man. Because some of these games I'm looking at now will be perfect on the Switch.
Yeah.
Like a proper... like you said, a proper Dragon Ball Z fighting game. Shoot, a proper 2K would be dope. Yeah. I don't think they need to, and I know they won't do this, but have it more like a companion type app to where you can have your My Player can go across platforms. Or if they could do that, that'd be nice because you could take your Switch on the go. You could be in bed talking to wifey, leveling your My Player or something, doing shooting.
They ain't doing that.
I know.
That's like Universal Pass.
But that's what I think Dreamcast lost something too because they were kind of ahead of the curve because they did that. Mm-hmm. They had the memory cards, those little VMUs was like a little handheld. Yeah. And I remember I played Sonic, the Sonic game that came out. You could take your character and actually level them up on your little VMU. I used to be at work leveling up. So I think that they should do something like that. But I don't. That would mean for all the parties to play well together. And they're not going to do that.
Why? King Sony has no incentive to do that.
Yeah, Sony's really, and I don't want to give Sony too much of a hard time because Xbox did this last generation. People forget that they did that. Because people were saying that like, Sony's stopping cross-platform, but you do understand that Microsoft did this with the 360 version.
Right. Microsoft now they over here begging Sony to get on. Like, we want to play nice. We want to play nice. Sony's like, nah, we remember how you did this. Yeah, no, it ain't so sweet on the other side. Yeah. Ain't so fun when the rabbit got the gun, huh? Yeah.
As far as the Nintendo Direct, though, they just got to release some heat, man. We already know because me and you talk about it all the time. The Virtual Console is never going to come.
What could they possibly have? No, Virtual Console's got to come.
And they're never going to do that, though, Kev.
And one of the things that they're promoting is it's like, you'll be able to play, the original Mario with a friend. So it'll be a co-op game finally. And I'm like, I don't want to play this.
Anybody that's played emulators have done that years ago. They've been done that.
Why would I want to? Like,
I don't. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Only thing that the original Mario, plays well for is at home with wifey.
Right.
That's it. Because she's the only one. That's the only game she might play. That and Miss Pac-Man.
Right.
So everywhere across the board, husbands are happy they can play a game with their wife. But other than that, I don't want to play the original Mario no more.
No more.
How many times have you bought the
Not even the original Mario. Like, bro, the one where you got to, like, climb those ladders? Nah, I'm good on that. Not Super Mario.
Okay.
But the original Mario game.
But see, even that, though, man, like we were talking about before, as far as what could they put on the Switch that could be ran. Like, I don't even know if N64 and GameCube could run on the Switch.
They got to be able to, man. Like,
you would think
if Nintendo had any foresight, because where they could clean up is if they use those separate controllers. Like, that would be so fire.
That would be.
You know what I mean?
The fact that they're Bluetooth, Nintendo can actually come out with the controller, just make it Bluetooth.
I'm saying, reimagine those old consoles. Yeah,
I got you.
Slap them right on the Switch.
Yeah,
that would make it so fire.
Yeah, we've seen the mock-ups of that. Like with the GameCube, and that's the thing. The GameCube has never got. I don't think GameCube ever got the proper due it was deserved. Like I think it was kind of slept on console. Overlooked. Yeah. It did, because it was like that's when PlayStation 1 came out.
But Smash was on there, original Smash.
But that's the only game that really people were on, because I think there's a lot of good hidden gems on there, like Mario Sunshine. I told you I went back and played that.
Yeah,
good game. But Nintendo gotta do something, man. Because like my Switch has been reserved to that's Khaleesi's machine. I'm gonna have problems getting it back. Wow. She's allowed to play video games on the weekends, and like she's going right to the Switch.
Wow.
You know, so
yeah,
I'm gonna have a hard time getting it back. But Nintendo got to put something out, man. I think you asked me a question of what I think is gonna come out. I think they're gonna have to release something, another Mario, something, Metroid.
There won't be another Mario, maybe Metroid.
Yeah, something. They gotta prey on the nostalgia, man.
I think they got to get some of these AAAs, man. Like,
I don't think they can. That's not their market.
I mean, I'm saying it's too many good games coming out that they're missing.
That's the problem with every time they try to do that with their predecessors. It never worked. They tried it with the Wii. It didn't work.
But don't get a watered down version. Like, get a proper version.
I don't think
like they always got a watered down version
because the system's not powerful enough.
It is though. Like Zelda looks just fine. Like, I mean, for as good as these systems need to be, I would say that it can at least achieve whatever the original Xbox One was doing.
But you got to remember, Zelda is a first party title.
Yeah, no
which
doubt.
Means that's all of them. So for this to work, it would have to do what Sony did. Remember what Sony did for the PS2? They would have their devs go to those first party developers and help them code for the game.
Yeah,
and then they didn't do that with PS3, and that's what hurt the PS3.
And I'm saying if it's able to run like Skyrim and all that, there's no reason why I can't play some of these good games that are coming out.
You're right, but Skyrim's on everything, bro. Skyrim's on that jar you got over there. You get Skyrim on everything.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, Dragon Ball Fighters. Yeah, if they're able to run that, why can't you run N64 games on there if that's the case? Like,
I don't know.
They got to be able to.
But I think it's Nintendo. Nintendo is going to pull a Nintendo, man. They're going to come out with the N64 Classic, and it's going to be like, okay, we're going to do the Switch.
But I'm saying then they leaving money on the table because it's like, they're going to do those as just kind of collector's items and novelty items or whatever.
Yeah.
But the Switch is your bread and butter. Like, that's where you sell your systems.
I don't understand what they
get
want
out
to do
there, sell them accessories and sell them games again.
Yeah.
Like, why are you leaving all this money on the table? You can do both. If somebody just wants the 64 games, doesn't want to spend Nintendo Switch prices, cool. Go ahead and spend the $89-$100 and go ahead and get that little mini N64 or whichever mini system that you want. Yeah. But for somebody who's all in with Nintendo, man, make it right on the Switch.
Just sell it on both, man. I don't
make it right on the Switch.
They got to make it right on the Switch because they got a good thing going. I mean, even you saw that. You saw that
I see the potential.
Yeah, but
it's lacking in games.
Yeah, they're shooting themselves in the foot with that.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens, man. That's it, gaming. It's a lot going on.
Yeah, I mean, Sony just continues the disrespect on Xbox's name. Spiderman, all-time classic at this point. I think that's safe to say. I mean, it's been
how much money 4 days so far now?
On Spider-Man's, just the initial cost.
Okay, just initial cost.
And I had some money in my wallet. I only paid like $45. You were giving them a
GoFundMe charge before. You were giving it like...
Oh, that was just a donation. That was just a donation. So, I mean, if you factor in the donation and the game cost, I'm maybe at like $118.49 or something like that. Something like that. Okay. No, not too much.
So hold on. So let me ask you this: we're going 2K. The 2K battle is going to happen. The GML 2K beef is about to go down. So I need to know something before we go in. So we're doing my player versus my player. We're doing just regular teams versus teams.
Oh no! If we were going to do anything, we're doing my team versus my team.
Okay,
like
so
that's where it's going to make.
Okay, cool.
That's where it's going to make a lot of sense.
All right, cool. That's okay. I just want to say.
And I mean, we can run traditional. I mean, we can run some my player.
No,
get out in the park. Get out in the park.
We can get it. I don't do that. Park is so bizarre because I'm out there with people I don't know and they're doing cartwheels. I'm gonna tell you, I would be so pissed off.
I don't play the park a lot either. But
I'm giving people negative feedback. Like you do one cartwheel, pass the ball out, okay?
Yeah.
I don't want to see all those crossovers. You fall into the ground trying to do a hot sauce. That's the I don't like about it. You put no hot sauce on the game, man. Like,
it's just in the park. That's why.
Failed for that reason alone, man.
Hey, man, they bring back that Space or NBA Jam kind of flair. Yeah,
I don't want that, man. I don't want that. All right, man. Let's get into this NFL, man. The season started this last week.
It did.
I watched more football. I didn't even hit you up with that. I knew I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy.
Yeah, I mean, it's all right.
I know, but I'm just saying. I'm not that guy. I don't get. The Saints. This. I don't. Only team I talk bad about is the Cowboys. It's the only one I love to see lose. It warms my heart to see them be trash right now. But I will say though, NFL started. I did watch more football than I thought I would.
Really?
I fell back into my routine, man. Sunday came. I had Destiny playing on my monitor, and I had my laptop with the Red Zone just playing that, and I just
didn't your Iglees play on Sunday night?
No, we played Thursday.
Thursday? Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. That's right.
It's the world champion Eagles. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Don't get that twisted.
Okay.
Okay, we can start there with that. I don't know if Matt Ryan's good, bro. I just don't know if he's good.
Old, man. He old.
He's not that old, though, Cam.
Old enough, man. He done took a beating. You know what I mean?
He has it. I think, and that's the thing. People start shooting this dude bail all the time about, man, he has Julio Jones. If Tom Brady out there at 57 years old, we couldn't guard Julio all game.
I mean, but we talk about Tom Brady, okay? Yeah. I mean, Tom Brady is, consensus GOAT.
They shoot Matt Ice a lot of bail, man.
It's because when he's good, man.
Yeah, but for him to be that good, he took a team. They had that Super Bowl in the bag.
Even he's kind of like the Big Sean of the quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? Sure. You got J. Cole with J. Cole, Kendrick, and Drake and all them. Yeah. You got those guys, man. That's your Breeze, your Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, and then then you got your Big Sean's and your Wale's. You know what I mean? They all right.
You find a way to always rag on Wale, man.
That's no rag, like I'm saying. But Matt Ryan, Wale, kind of the same, like they're in the same position. Yeah, like respected. Good. But not great.
I like how you put Breeze in that upper edge too, like you said. But
is he not?
I
was gonna say
he's getting longer than 2-2. I didn't realize Drew Brees was that old.
Yeah, I mean, Breeze threw for like 400 yards.
He's a monster.
I mean, our problems with our defense couldn't, stop a fly, but the offense clicking, doing what they're supposed to do.
I wouldn't even say anything about that game though, honestly, bro. Tampa Bay we got Tampa this week.
Oh man.
And until Ryan Fitzpatrick remembers that he's Ryan Fitzpatrick, he tends to have decent games.
Once somebody pays him. So what's going to happen? Somebody pointed out the cycle of Ryan Fitzpatrick. It's like, he's going to, you know what I'm saying? Whoever the starter is going to get hurt. He's going to get in there, play great. He's going to play great, get moved to starter. Get paid, and then start sucking, and then trash, get benched, get traded, and then get signed again as a backup quarterback. The cycle continues.
Nobody finesses the NFL more than Sam Bradford, though. Sam Bradford has never been good, bro.
Man, Sam Bradford, he did a lot of finesse.
And you remember, he was
pretty good for y'all Eagles for a little bit.
No, he was trash.
No, he was all right.
He was decent. Right. He was Mr. Checkdown. They kept calling him Indian Jesus, Checkdown Jesus. Hey, that's what he was, man.
No, listen, nobody has finessed the league more than Kirk Cousins. I don't.
Oh, heck no. Heck no.
Kirk Cousins stays collecting a big old bag.
Kirk Cousins plays well. Kirk Cousins is good.
Where? He can't stay anywhere.
He was good with the Redskins. The Redskins didn't want to pay him.
No, they were just done with him. They
were dumb. Until the Redskins changed their name first. And then also...
They were done with him, man.
They were, but look how he played for Minnesota. He played well.
I mean, he played all right, man. He got him moved on out of there, too, though. It's like,
he's with Minnesota now.
He is now, but I'm saying he wasn't playing that whole year.
No, man, think about it. Sam Bradford got in the last year that the rookies can get that stupid check.
Yeah.
He got like 50-something million guaranteed as a rookie. Then he always gets paid everywhere. Then we fleeced the Minnesota and got traded him away for a first-round pick, which I don't see how they did it. Yeah. He's never been good. I bet you
he just stays hurt. Like when he's available, he's good.
I can't.
Listen, he could drop the ball, man.
You're over here shooting bail for Sam Bradford. Sam Bradford's
He could throw, man. He just never stayed healthy, but he could throw. Like he could put the ball around.
A lot of people can throw, though, Kev. Matt Stafford can throw. He threw 4 picks last night.
I'm saying Peterman is a quarterback, and he can't.
And all these people are quarterbacks, these bad ones. That's one thing about the NFL. We will turn coat on you in a heartbeat.
Oh, yeah.
The NFL is such like that. Like this.
Listen, Tyrod Taylor, boy. We're going to talk about him, but, man.
We'll get there. Yeah. We'll get there. But, I'm telling you, as a quarterback, you have no room for error, man.
Right.
But nobody finesses more than that. But as far as the NFL, though, the first week, I will say I did watch more football than I thought I would. I was happy to watch last night. The Raiders are still trash. I want to see the Raiders lose. I don't like was it Gruden? I've never been sold on him. So I don't really, care about that. And I'm not really too sold on what's my man's name at the quarterback? Carr. I don't even know if we don't even know if he's good or not.
He was good, and then he broke his hand or whatever, and then he just ain't. We ain't seen him yet, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on there.
We'll see what happens. But did you watch any of it?
No,
okay.
I didn't watch any of it.
I figured you did.
Yeah, I skipped it all. I saw the highlights, so I knew what happened, and I'm still playing fantasy, so I had to kind of keep an eye on that. But no, past that I ain't watching.
Pass it down. Okay. So the Browns. Let's get into this, man. Yeah. So Tyrod Taylor. At this point. They didn't lose. All right,
let's give them a clap. They did not lose.
Did you? Okay, so
best start since 2004,
bro. It is. It was their best start. I'm gonna tell you, man. This is what. First of all, Cleveland has a very loyal fan base. Yeah. Nothing is more depressing than I go to work on Monday, and these fans were like happy that they didn't lose.
They had reason to celebrate, man.
They did have some reason to celebrate.
The team improved,
but they blew the game. They should have won the game. Y'all know you didn't watch it. They should have won.
I mean, I saw what happened.
How do you have 6 turnovers?
Hey, man.
6. And you don't win that game.
Hey,
You don't win. You know how you win. You know how. Don't figure out how to lose. They didn't figure out how to lose.
They didn't figure out how to lose.
They didn't figure out how to win.
They evaded loss. Yeah,
they did.
They didn't figure out how to win though.
Yeah, they did. And Big Ben was out there like a statue. Miles Garrett.
Man, Big Ben, time.
He might be done.
Yeah, it's time.
He might be done.
Yeah.
I don't think he wants to play anymore either. Every offseason, he takes it up to the God hour saying, I don't know if I'm going to play.
Right.
And then he comes back and says, I'm going to play. He looks at that paycheck and that
I gotta get it.
That
one
bar
more time.
tab. Like, yeah, I got it. One more year. But one thing I drew from the game, first of all, the weather was bad. So that's another thing they could take from it, that both teams were just out there sloppy running around. Josh Gordon is a complete animal. I want him checked. I need tabs on him at all time. Because if the war breaks out, he's the first person I'm looking for. He is a specimen out there, bro.
Yeah.
He did not play preseason. He literally might just lifted one weight. He might just showed up and had a big people combo and just went out there and balled.
Just did his thing.
He's unguardable.
Yeah.
He's literally unguardable, man. The dude is a freak of nature, which proves to me more that I need to bench Tyrod Taylor.
I don't know, man. He figured it out.
No, he didn't.
Sort of.
Kev, he went 15 for 40. You can't have that out your quarterback.
He didn't lose, man. He found a way to not lose. Listen, it was the fourth quarter. They were down 2 scores. He figured out a way to at least get him back in the game.
He finally came to a sense to chuck it up to those animals he got out there.
Hey, man, listen. Hey, I can't fault that. Then.
Man,
he did what he needed to do.
Your boy, who's the
they got to be careful with getting old boy out there,
Why?
man. Well, I forget his name, but
Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, Baker Mayfield.
Why?
They got to be careful with it because listen, man, Baker, get out. You don't want to crush his confidence too early. Like, set him up for success. All right, y'all are sucking. He can't be the worst option. Now, if Tyrod is kind of like on the fence, like it's got to be clear cut that Tyrod Taylor is not a better quarterback than
Tyrod
him.
got one more week.
I agree with that. Like, listen, it can happen at any moment. But I'm just saying, it's like there can be no question that Baker Mayfield needs to be the guy behind center because if he gets out there and he starts sucking even for a second, Browns fans gonna let you know.
Yeah,
okay? And you don't want to crush his confidence.
That'll just be the normancy of the Browns fans. I mean, at that point, you just
But that's what I'm saying. You don't want to crush his confidence that early. You want to kind of get him warmed up to the idea of what could happen.
Yeah, I think
let him see the full scale of what could happen to Tyrod.
See, Kev, I think that's you talking because if you're jumping into as like a faux Browns fan, and you're jumping into the feelings that they go through because they have seen this story a lot of times. And I think that's
exactly what I'm saying.
I think that's what you're jumping into.
Yeah, I mean, they've been hurt so many times. It's like, yo, listen, don't just throw him out there because they can be done with it quick, man.
Throw him out there, and I'm gonna tell you why. Hugh Jackson is the coach, right? He doesn't have time to play. Right?
Oh yeah,
he does not have time.
I thought he was gonna get fired.
I thought he was gonna get fired at halftime.
Yeah, I was like, oh man.
I thought I was gonna come out on that show like, hey yo.
I got the text like, yo man, what are the Browns doing? I was like, oh, let me check the score. I seen. I was like, oh man, Hugh Jackson about to get fired.
At halftime.
That's what's about to happen.
He's the first coach to get fired.
Yeah, he
during the game.
Fired.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you, he doesn't have time to play.
Yeah.
So the fact that he don't have time to play,
he chucked up a prayer.
Yeah, he did.
To get that one.
The fact that they got that tie, he was like, "Whew, we got a tie. We're out of here." All right, he got to make that decision now, and he got to put Baker in now, bro. Throw everything at it, man.
They'll just ruin him, man.
Baker is a clear-cut better quarterback, Kev.
But they're gonna ruin him. He is the better quarterback.
Okay, then, so you know that you got to.
But they're gonna ruin him. No,
that is true.
They're just holding out.
You know why he's gonna get ruined? You know why he's gonna get ruined regardless, Kev? Because it's the Browns, man. He's gonna get ruined. He's gonna get ruined.
I think that they would rather put him in like mid-season if they're sucking, and then it's like, okay, just see where it goes. No matter what, it'll be a learning experience.
Yeah, but
best case scenario, he rips off a bunch of wins, and it's like, oh, we got a lot to look forward to next year.
Heck no, I'm gonna tell you, that might get you socked in the eye if you're the coach, because at that point you didn't make the decision early in the year.
Not if you're the Browns, okay? Because it's like, yo, listen, y'all ain't lost, y'all ain't won in
this team is
24
too talented.
games, man.
The team is too talented. They can't squander this shit.
They got talent. That's what I'm saying. So if Tyrod gets you off to, a 3-3 starter, you know what I'm saying, 3-4 start.
Well, he better get those 3 early. He better get those 3.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Even if he wins the next one, loses one, wins the next one
this week,
you good. I don't
fact check. I don't care about the Browns.
I don't care.
But I know it's a good game.
Okay, listen, that's the best case scenario, man. Because if Tyrod goes down early and you got to put in Baker Mayfield too early, oh man, Brown's gonna lose another talent. You know what I mean?
I don't want a quarterback in there that can't fall gracefully. When he fell to the ground, like a routine falls to the ground, he dislocated his pinky. I would not start him in. You're out of here, bro. Like, you can't fall. Like, I mean, no, you're a quarterback. I want you to. You're the leader of my team. You dislocate your pinky falling. Nah, you're out of here, man. You're young too. Put Baker in.
Cold-blooded.
But I see something in that kid. It gets me every year with Hard Knocks. I do watch Hard Knocks every year, and it gets me every year, man. I'm like, okay, I might want to root for this team. They might want to do it. And I want to see the Browns do well because being in Ohio, we know a lot of Browns fans, and like they're a loyal fan base, man. And they've been getting beat so bad, they just beaten to submission. I want them to do well.
Wow.
So we'll see. But other than that, man, we got back to the norm. Aaron Rodgers did what Aaron Rodgers does.
Wow.
So we talked about earlier. I watched season finale of Power. So when we watched it, me and the wife were watching it. It was we were watching the Browns Packers game. Okay. And Khalil Mack is a complete animal.
Yeah,
if the war starts, I want to know where he's at too, right? Because he's an animal. But he had just ran a touchdown and they were up 20-0. I text my boy Steve. Shout out to Steve, and he's a Bears fan from Chicago. Man, y'all got one here, man. Y'all good to go. Went and watched Power. Came back,
Aaron Rodgers.
And Aaron Rodgers had won the game. When I came back, it was just a splash screen was up that it showed the final score. I just chuckled, and I said, why am I surprised?
Wow.
Why am I surprised? He did it on one leg.
He came out there, man, just throwing dimes.
Yeah, he's a bad boy, man.
Yeah, like cold man.
Yeah,
cold man.
He's a bad boy.
Brady is the GOAT, but clearly Aaron Rodgers is the best quarterback in the league.
You know what? We always say that. But
because Brady knows how to win.
Brady has 5 rings.
That's what I'm saying. Like Brady knows how to win.
Yeah.
And hey, you can't take that away from him.
I'm just saying, resume-wise, you put him aside by side.
But as far as athlete getting out there, getting it done, Aaron Rodgers is next tier as far as throwing that rock.
And that's the thing too, where he his biggest asset is the fact that he can run a little bit too.
Yeah.
And they took that away.
Didn't matter.
It seemed like Chicago, like they tried not to lose the game. They didn't try to win it.
You can't really put pressure on the guy because it's like, yo, you put pressure on him, you got to stack the box or, you know what I'm saying, drop 5 back. Man, he's going to burn you.
Bro, they stopped blitzing him though. But why did they stop blitzing him?
Because you got to try to get all the coverage in the field that you can and just pray that he misses.
Yeah, that didn't work.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying if you leave guys uncovered, he's not going to miss.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he's just going to gouge you.
He was just picking them apart, man. That's what I found. Amazing from the whole thing was that they literally did not blitz him. Like Khalil Mack didn't even play the second half a lot.
Hey man, they were hoping for bat balls and you know what I mean. Just
they couldn't tackle either.
Hey man, that was Aaron Rodgers throwing the tackling off.
Well, the long one that he threw, it was like everybody ran out of fatigue, and he just out there had RB pressed down, man.
Hey man, I didn't know what was going on. He sees the game different.
Yeah. I mean, it was amazing to see though, man. Other than that, like I said, Matt Stafford threw a bunch of interceptions. The quarterback.
I didn't see that. Yeah, I saw people calling for his head.
Yeah, he was out there trash. He looked bad. And then it was a big controversy at the end. The defensive player for the Jets had came out and said, "Yeah, we knew all their plays. We figured out the formations and we knew everything they were going to do." And I guess you just don't say that as a defender. I talked about my homeboy who's in football. He's actually a referee. He was saying you just don't say that. Like he's like, even though you know, because there's a chess match going on out there, you're trying to figure out their plays, that type of thing. You just don't say it, but. Other than that, man, that was it, man. The Cowboys went down the flame. They couldn't get Zeke off. I like Zeke. I think he looks like Staff.
The O-line is trash now.
But one dude's hurt. Yeah. So, and I already want to see Dak Prescott fail. And before, I always had a respect for Tony Romo because I was afraid of him as an Eagle fan. Because he could play.
Yeah,
and then.
He'd get off.
Yeah, he got off, man. He was pretty good. And then they run in Dak, and of course Dak is in the sunken place, so I want to see him fail as much as I can.
Cold, man.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I want to see Dak fail. Yeah.
Oh no, Saints lost, man. Get it together. Defense, we
but
gotta
y'all will be okay
down.
though.
Yeah, we're fine.
You're just gonna talk about defense. Kamara's still a beast. Yeah, that team is loaded, man. I didn't know that. You know what? The Saints always keep a big receiver, man.
Michael Thomas.
Oh man, that dude's big. Pause, man.
Yeah, he's beast.
And he runs like people are chasing him.
Man, the guy I played in fantasy this week had Mike Thompson, and boy hung 40 on us. I'm like,
really? What are you gonna do after that?
Yeah, I'm
gonna tell you that's the worst case. Whenever I play against someone in fantasy when the Saints are losing, because Drew is gonna chuck that thing.
Yeah, oh yeah,
he's gonna chuck.
You got receivers on the Saints. I had Ted Ginn still hung like 23.
And I had him on the bench. I had him on the bench. I know better next week.
Yeah,
watch they run the ball next week.
Nah,
yeah,
they could keep chucking it.
Keep chucking.
Oh, listen, Breeze ain't gonna stop throwing.
Yeah,
he
ain't gonna stop throwing. So yeah, man. So other than that, NFL was a pretty good start to the week. I watched more than I thought I would, but.
Watching the highlights, I was more excited about it.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, okay, yeah, this is like I remember like watching college football, watching my Buckeyes just steamroll everything.
Yo, they say your boy might be he's gonna be a Heisman candidate.
I can believe it, man. I can believe it.
Did you know he was that good though?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay,
I mean, we saw glimpses of him last year, and he was real good. And the thing is, like, he's got a great arm.
And he's a redshirt sophomore.
I think so.
So he can leave after this year. This will be his third year.
No. If you redshirt, that doesn't count as a year eligibility. So
no. I'm talking about he could actually leave if he went to the NFL.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, no,
it doesn't.
No, you got to still make it to your junior year.
I think you might be wrong, Kev. I think it's 2 years removed from high school.
Nah, if you redshirt, basically clears your year eligibility. So that's what gives you the ability to stay longer if you need to. But I don't think you can leave as a redshirt sophomore.
Okay.
I mean, I might be wrong, but I don't think that.
You said it very eloquently, so I'm gonna say you're right. I gotta be honest with you. You sold me. I don't know if you're right or wrong.
The ins and outs of redshirting, I'm versed in. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I didn't know he was that good. Florida State sucks.
Yeah.
Until the quarterback cuts that man bun, they're not going to be good. And University of Miami's trash too. So.
Oh man, yeah, man. We gotta talk about it, man, because I know Florida State is your team. Man. The turnover backpack. Come on, man.
The who?
Come on, man. The turnover backpack.
Oh, come on. I'm tired of these little sticky things, man.
The turnover backpack, though, like, listen,
they're all copying from
Miami. Got the turnover chain. That's dope. That's fire.
That's dope.
And I know that somebody else they got something else. They got like
throne,
whatever.
Yeah.
Y'all got a backpack.
Yeah, man.
A book bag.
We're lost out here, man. Okay, Florida State's lost. I mean, like, they don't know what's going on. They came back from Samford.
Listen,
they were losing. I thought they lost, actually. I really did think they lost. And then I can't check the score. Oh, yeah, we got one. We got it. But they're trash. They're very bad. Until the quarterback cuts the man bun, you know how I am with hairstyles, man. He has a man bun.
Hey, man.
I don't want a guy with a man bun leading my team.
Hey.
Get off the field, man.
Hey, if he starts slinging that rock, you be right there with him.
Yeah, but I don't know if he's positive. His name is Francois, too.
Hey, man. He sounds like he might be a beast. He be out there finessing around them tackles.
No, he likes Grey Poupon sandwiches.
Wow.
That's what it sounds like.
Wow.
So, I
don't know. It sounds like disrespect. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but yeah, it sounds like disrespect.
With all due disrespect, disrespect. So, whatever, man. So, speaking of just guys out here balling, man, Kyrie, he enrolled at Harvard.
I wouldn't expect anything less from the young god Kyrie.
I'm gonna tell y'all, man. This is another indication. Kyrie, we better enjoy him while we can. I think he's gonna walk away from the NBA like Barry Sanders, man. He's gonna just be done.
I can see it.
You know,
I mean, he's done everything.
Yeah.
If he wins MVP, I think that that would be when he just goes, all right, I've done it all.
Yeah,
I'm champion, won MVP.
That would be the only thing he hasn't done.
Yeah,
won a championship, won a
Rookie of the Year, All-Star
MVP.
Yeah.
So this would be the only thing left to do. I think last year probably left a bad taste in his mouth. Pause because of what happened. I think Gordon Hayward's made it right with the Mormons, so they're going to have a good year this year.
He gave him Donovan Mitchell. So,
he did, yeah. He gave him Donovan Mitchell. So I think that they're going to be okay. But Kyrie enrolling at Harvard, bro, like, and don't get me, I see with Nike, they see it too. Nike's ahead of the curve. They got to play with the Kyries and the cereal thing going on. The hype is getting created. The movie came out, which was hilarious.
Kyrie's big business.
Yeah. Yeah, Kyrie is, but I think he's bigger than basketball though too.
Oh, absolutely. You know? I think Kyrie, after it's all said and done, he might be lecturing at Harvard.
Yeah. I can see that. I can see him doing both.
Yeah, I can see him doing
like how Deion had the helicopter going from baseball to football. I think Kyrie having a game and doing a lecture to that. I can see it.
Grading papers after the game at halftime.
Because hold on, where is Harvard?
It's in Boston.
Okay, cool. So there it is. So they'll have the helicopter going from place to place from the lecture.
Yeah,
I would listen to him.
I'd check it out.
Yeah, because I heard him on a podcast on my Osho, and I read the book. It was actually okay, a little deep.
I mean, I would expect nothing less from Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, Kyrie's intellectual, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
When he was trolling everybody about the flat Earth, and people thought he was actually thinking the Earth was flat. He just wanted to, have a discussion piece.
Absolutely.
And you told me, you broke that down to me, so that was actually pretty good. But no, I'm not surprised. It's Kyrie, man.
Kyrie, getting it done. Man.
So Anthony Davis, he fired his agent. Appears to be heading to Clutch Sports.
Yeah.
What the heck does this mean?
I mean, he headed to LA with Big Bron.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if he signs Rich Paul, go ahead and hit up LA. Might as well just go ahead and print the jersey now.
Is he from LA?
No, he's from Chicago.
From Chicago?
Yeah, let's go to Lakers. I don't know.
Okay.
But I guess go play with Bron.
So now this is going to be the big thing. So this whole season will be is Anthony Davis going to go play with LeBron because they have the same representation. I don't know if that means that. I just know it's going to be more of a circus going around. LeBron doesn't care. He's not there to win championships anyway.
Right.
So more storylines is always a good thing for him. He might just end up having a movie about it.
Hey, do you see that max money on the table? My thing is like, the Pels have treated you well. They've tried to build a good team around you, and they continue to try to build stay down, bro. Stay down. Recruit. Y'all had Boogie or whatever. That didn't work out. Yeah, but Boogie, when y'all were both on the floor, it was great.
It was. But Boogie wanted the easy route. I mean, he could say what he wanted to say about no one giving offers. And it came out after the fact that New Orleans tried to give him an offer to stay. He just didn't want to be there. He wanted to go play with KD in there, which I don't, whatever.
I mean, I feel like still it was just the best case scenario to allow him more rest.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. But
get a ring in the process.
Yeah, get a ring in the process and no pressure to come back. And when you come back, nobody's looking at you to turn the team around or whatever. Like, you're coming back to a winning, kind of organization already. So, no pressure.
And you got to know if he does come back and plays at all, he's going to contribute.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So you can't say he, coattail road, he's going to come back and contribute.
Oh, absolutely.
Get a couple of technicals. Him and Draymond will just, be Bash Brothers out there and hurt somebody. I fully anticipate something like that happening.
Yeah.
But I think that Anthony Davis, these small market teams got to realize something, man. It sounds like the right thing to say, like, oh, I'm gonna stay with my team, blah blah blah. Cats out here trying to win championships. They ain't trying to go out like a lot of the greats did, like Charles Barkley, John Stockton.
But don't.
They're trying to get rings, bro.
Then get them, man. You know what I'm saying? Get out there and fight, man. Fight for them and get them.
LeBron changed that. There is no get out there and fight. There is no. This is my teaming up.
And then it feels like the championships they don't mean as much.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
But I don't know. When it's all said and done, we look back on it. We don't have to like argue. Like Grant Hill is getting a Hall of Fame this week.
Yeah, no doubt.
Which NBA Hall of Fame is very bogus because we already said it when T-Mac got in.
I mean, if you're a great talent or whatever, you make it.
Yeah, but I'm just saying you're introduced as NBA champion, whoever, and that's big to these guys right now. Yeah. I think it's more as kind of a redemption thing now that Anthony Davis, if he did go to LA, I think it'd be kind of dope because it could bring the redemption story about him and LeBron trying to take down the bully. Right now, Golden State is Debo in the room.
Man,
nobody's going to beat them regardless, though.
I don't want to see that, man.
What if KD goes to LA?
If KD goes to LA,
yeah.
I don't. Well, I mean, I guess I'd be more here for that because KD's already won. Yeah. Like KD's already done everything that there is to do in the league. Yeah. He's MVP, Finals MVP, champion. Like he's done everything at this point. So if he went to LA, whatever.
I mean, especially this week because the rap song finally got released between
him and Bron.
Yeah. So.
But I'm saying AD going, man. It's like I just don't like it because he ain't done nothing.
Nah,
he ain't done nothing yet. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to see that. I'd rather see him stay home in New Orleans and, hey, man, tough it out, man. Recruit another good player to come play with you. Convince somebody that your talent is worth playing with. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm with you. I agree with you on that.
And New Orleans is willing to pay you whatever you want.
I don't think it's definitely money. He'll get money everywhere. I don't think that's it, man.
I mean, but when you start doing that super team stuff, man, that money gonna dry up. And AD ain't been the most marketable player in the world. Like he got commercials and all that, but he's kind of far back in the line compared to these other guys.
AD stays ouchy too.
He stays ouchy.
He stays ouchy. Yeah, I think that's another thing that he has to just worry about staying healthy. In order to stay on the court. But as far as him going to LA, it's a good storyline. It'll be more hoopla for LeBron to dodge and while he promotes his movies and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know either. I don't know. And I think it's going to... NBA is kind of a circus when it comes to that type of thing. But it's still the best product out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. Easy.
All right, man. So... Besides all that, man, sports-wise, Serena, she loses to Naomi Osaka at the U.S. Open.
Yeah.
Goes off on the umpire.
Yeah.
It was corny, man, because everybody...
You didn't like it?
Well, I like the fact she went off. I'm just saying the fact that they tried to find her and say that she did something wrong.
Yeah.
Everybody gets help, man. The fact that she looked at her coach and he kind of gave her a nod or something. It was kind of corny that they find her and went off on her for that. I thought she handled it very well.
Yeah.
And what I love about it too is that she comforted the girl that beat her.
Oh,
and
yeah.
When she told,
like you're supposed to.
Yeah, and like she told the umpire, look, don't give me anything like that. I'd rather lose.
Right.
Don't do anything for me. And I thought that was very dope. And the way she comforted the girl. And I think people don't really appreciate Serena the way they should.
I think they're starting to now.
Yeah.
But it's I mean, we've been appreciating Serena for a long time.
We have.
A lot of people have been recognizing how great she is, but it seems like now like the big celebration is kind of going for Serena.
Because they don't know how long she's going to be around. I mean, now she has something to go and do. She's being a mom.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And like her husband was on, he heaped her praises and kind of gave her some. So I got to think for him to say it, that means she probably feels that way a little bit too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I've always been a person who congratulate the people while they're here, man. And they got to do that for her. But she's getting her Nike line, and which I don't know why it took so long for her to get that.
Yeah, man, listen, you got to get up in the ump's face, man.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like to see it, man.
But those are the ones we remember, though. Like being a nice person, and everything like that. We know she got that. This is a black woman there. You got that spice.
Oh yeah. But I mean, listen, she just ain't gonna let nobody cheat her, and I feel it.
Right. Yeah. No, I feel it.
Yeah.
I feel it. But the on the male side, we celebrated it.
Oh yeah.
With Agassi
they do it all the time.
McEnroe and everything like that. We was like, oh, they're the guys you want to watch and see. But Serena did it, and it was like, oh, we don't want to see that.
Right. Oh, she's not being ladylike. Get that.
Yeah.
Get that out of here.
Yeah, get that out of here. That's corny.
Yeah.
But the way she comforted the girl that beat her, that was very dope, and it was her time. That young girl.
They saying, man, that girl, man, I'm sorry, I forgot her name already.
Yeah.
But Naomi Osaka. She, hey man, they're saying she's the heir apparent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, whatever. We might not hear from her again. And here's the thing: it's mental with a lot of things, right? So she got her that one time. Now she's on Serena's radar, which means Serena's gonna come out ready to roll.
Oh yeah, no doubt. But I don't think that girl is. I think that's what she wanted.
Yeah,
like I think that she was a little bit sad about beating Serena like this. It was like I didn't want to win against her like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I just find it dope that it's two women of color going back and forth.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'll definitely here for that. So we'll see. I hope she stays good.
Yeah.
All right, man. So Joe Budden. he had a podcast, whatever, and he went off on Eminem.
Yeah,
saying, he basically drew a line in the sand, saying he dares Eminem to come out with something, and he's going to end Eminem's career.
He did. Yeah.
What do we think about that?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I thought the podcast was a little bit corny. Like, I feel Joe for getting it off his chest or whatever, but it's like, yo, man, you've been singing a whole different tune for a long time, and he copped to that in the podcast as well. That he felt like he had to do what he had to do. He was trying to ride or whatever, but he's been feeling this way for some time.
Yeah.
He's been better than M for the last 10 years. Debatable. I mean, Joe Budden is a good rapper, but listen, man, if that's how you feel, then go ahead and lay down a track. You know what I mean? Just go ahead and spit some bars. Yeah. But it sounded like a lot of positioning and ducking and posturing, and you ain't gonna do that. And M got to do some more stuff before you will reply to him. And it's like, yo, you're hot right now, or whatever. But don't get to talking all extra spicy if you ain't gonna do nothing, man. Because it sounds like you ducking the fade right now.
I thought it was super corny in the fact that Drake just kind of subliminally talked about him. He gave Drake 3 songs,
right?
And Eminem said his name.
Right, called him out.
And now you're saying, oh, you say something again that's worthy, I'll do it. That's kind of a corny thing to me.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling that part. I was, I wasn't feeling that.
So we'll see. I mean, MGK was on him the next day.
Yeah, exactly.
He put the Rap Devil song out. And don't get me wrong, it was a good song.
MGK had to be hungry, though.
Yeah, he had to.
It was time for that for him.
For sure. But dude, I don't want to hear from MGK.
No, not at all.
That might be it. Like you go back into wherever hiding burrow you were in. So
right.
Yo, Joe, you got to rap, man.
Absolutely,
you got to rap. I want to hear more of it. But Joe's been active, man. He got his show.
He did.
Let's see, it premiered State of the Culture.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it.
You watched it?
Yeah,
you ended up watching it?
I couldn't even finish it, bro.
Wow.
I got to the part where they finally talked about Eminem, and he said something about the lead-in. The lead-in made me hate it. And I don't... Okay, like what we do. We've been doing podcasts. Basically, this is me and you just talking trash.
Right, absolutely.
We do this me and you talk all day long about everything. And we figure we just put it down, have people engage with us, and we'll talk.
Right.
When it becomes to the point where it's like a job, I'm out. Where it comes to the point where it doesn't like it's fun, I'm out. That looks like a scripted show. And once I started hearing the microphones, they were hollow. It didn't sound like they were in Parks' living room just talking trash. Yeah. I didn't like it, man.
Yeah,
I didn't like it.
I didn't
like
think
the
that format was going to work.
No,
man.
I don't like it.
Yeah, like him and Ak had magic. Yeah, with Everyday Struggle.
Because him and Ak looked like they were just two cats having a conversation.
Just talking, exactly. And the thing was, they were able to bring such opposite kind of opinions and knowledge, expertise to the show. Yeah. Where it's like Joe and Remy, y'all, those are the main anchors, and then you got Jinx and Scotty Beam or whatever. Yeah. And I guess they're just kind of co-hosting as the second male and female role on there. But it's like Joe and Remy is cut from the same kind of cloth. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just
they are.
Veteran rappers out here that have transitioned over to TV.
But Remy seems less polished than Joe. Like, it sounds like Joe's trying to sound polished.
Oh, but I mean, Joe has always been trying. Like, but Joe Budden's podcast allowed him to kind of do that. Like, I mean, you hear him joke on there all the time, doing his little radio voice and all that. Mm-hmm. Like, this has been what he wanted. Yeah. But
do you think it waters down the podcast?
I do.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying.
No, I don't know if it waters down the podcast, but I think that the rest of his product is watered down because of that. Because it's not just freeform. It's not, just having a good time.
Yeah, it looks like you said, it looks like a scripted show. Yeah. And I'm cool. If you want to do a scripted show, him and Sin should have just did Love and Hip Hop.
Sin and Joe,
got their own, show. That'd have been better.
Right.
Than them just doing, this, because I don't know, man. Like, it just doesn't seem like it's going to be something that's going to sustain it.
They tried to recreate the magic of Everyday Struggle, but it's like, the talent was, where that show shines, because we see Everyday Struggle now, they still got the same format that they had. Mm-hmm. It's just not as entertaining, even though I will say it has been getting better. Ak and I forget the other guy's name. I feel terrible.
I forget his name too.
But what I'm saying, they got a better.
I forget his name.
Wayno. They are doing a really good job. They're finding a good chemistry, but it might be a little, late in the cycle. They might pick it back up. They're doing okay. Yeah. But I don't know. But it's not Joe and Ak, where they had such great chemistry.
Together. Yeah, they should have just came together in somebody's crib and just did it. You don't need a production studio to do all this, bro.
Right.
Just have fun.
My thing, you just don't find magic pairings like that so often.
No, you don't. And we both said it too, and we watched it. Like, yo, these dudes are good together.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, Ak comes from a younger generation that Joe's never going to understand.
Right.
And Joe comes from an old school mentality that Ak doesn't really care about.
So, exactly. That's exactly it.
It was the great dynamic. So when they did agree on certain things, it was like, wow, they agreed.
Right.
But I don't know. I think both shows could be gone because it's like,
I can see it, man. I can see it.
And then they come out with a podcast with him and Joe, and Joe can't have a podcast with Ack because he got Maul and Rory. They didn't have Ack on the pod with Joe and Rory, with Rory and Maul and Joe. Yeah. All 4 of them. That would be fire.
I hate to say, man, you can get rid of Rory.
You know what I'm saying? There you go. I think Rory's got the glue, though, man.
Nah.
You've been ready to get rid of Rory for years, though.
I mean, not that Rory is bad, but like he don't have the same kind of like charisma and flair that Maul does. And Roy be getting off sometimes. Yeah, he does. Sometimes Roy be coming with it, and it's like I like his perspective.
He don't stand up to Joe like Maul does.
He doesn't, but he don't have like that. He don't really have like that fire in him, like how Maul got fire in him. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll flame somebody or whatever. Rory is a little bit more cool, and maybe that's a good thing because Joe is wishy washy.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah, so
I think Roy's on there.
I think actor play because 4 mics is a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of people. That's a lot of talk.
It is a lot of talking.
You know what I mean? It is a lot of talking. Roy for maybe Roy becomes Parks.
See, I think Parks is one of the most intricate parts too. He's funny.
I like Parks. Yeah, Parks. But Parks only comes in at certain points. You know what I'm saying? So
he's like Wax for.
Oh man, no, Wax is the show.
Wax is the show, man.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm telling you like this though, man. There's a lot of content getting flown around, and there ain't too many hours in the day. Yeah, some of these shows are gonna be gone.
Man, listen, we might as well go ahead and talk about it now. We talk about all these podcasts. So, first of all, is Brilliant Idiots gonna make it? Because I thought Joe had a good point when he was like, "Yo, listen, it seems like Charlamagne's in a different place, and Andrew's not the guy for that show anymore."
They gotta talk that out.
They got to figure it out.
They got to figure that out on air and let us be a part of it because there's some tension there. There's clear they don't see eye to eye on certain things, and I do think the thing that's going to make it survive though is I think the scandal that happened with Charlamagne might have messed up his bag.
It might have.
I think because the HBO thing, we haven't heard about it anymore.
I think it got canceled.
Okay, so that got canceled. So now he just has. You see, he's been ramping up on Breakfast Clubs, giving a lot of energy to that.
Yeah.
So
as he should.
So I'm thinking, because the core of it, that's his fan base.
Yeah.
But I do think that's going to force him to go more into Brilliant Idiots, and they go back in. But see, this week's gonna be telling because did you listen last week?
I did listen.
Okay, so last week's was actually pretty good because it gave Schultz a chance to shine because he's a comedian. So it gave him a chance to talk about people, the whole thing. He's cracking them all. When he brought up Joe's sis, I laughed so hard. That was funny. Good observations. I've been thinking that for the longest time too. But this week we're going to see if it's going to be telling if they can have another one.
Even with his jokes, it was like, they just felt like uninformed jokes. And,
no, they're not.
And the thing is, like when the Joe Budden podcast started talking about Brilliant Idiots, like. They were kind of hitting. They were hitting some. There was a lot of truth there. Yeah, it was a lot of truth there that they were dropping on their head.
One of them are going to go. Somebody's going to lose a fan. I don't do the analytics on other shows, but I'll be interested to see because somebody probably took a drop off.
Joe Budden podcast is just better, right?
Yeah, it was Brilliant Idiots because like for the longest, everyone's in Schultz's comments like, "Bro, your podcast, what's going on?"
Right.
So I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Yeah,
but, one of them's gonna go.
Listen, all I know is that maybe might be time to move on for Charlamagne, but keep Wax. Whatever you do, keep Wax, and maybe Wax. I don't think Wax and Andrew will make a good podcast.
No, but they go hand in hand though. Charlamagne. I mean, that's Wax's. They're homeboys. So.
Yeah, and that's what makes it so fun. But Charlamagne and Wax, you know what I'm saying? That's where it seems like Charlamagne kind of opens up a little bit, just teasing Wax.
That kind of what shows me that they don't care about the podcast. And the reason why I say that is, how do you go to Burning Man and don't take Wax?
Charlamagne didn't go.
Regardless.
I'm saying that's Charlamagne's man.
You should have sent Wax.
Nah,
I would love to hear Wax's story.
I would have loved to too, but I'm just saying, like, I don't think Wax rocked with Schultz all like that.
No, I don't. He beat his brother.
But that was to help Schultz.
That's true.
Yeah, but
I mean, because you gotta think. I mean, if I beat up somebody's brother, I'm gonna think like the brother might be there too. Like he might.
But he was saving the brother.
He was saving
Andrew. Maybe was getting.
They need to touch back on that again, man. Like he kind of just out there.
You know what? Nah. Like, I let that ride, man. That's their personal business. But I feel it was going down. Yeah. But I hope everything's cool with Greg.
No, I always cool with Greg too. But I'm just saying, like maybe talk about what happened.
They did. Mental health. I mean, they told it one time and then they left it alone.
Yeah,
and they've been leaving Greg out of it. That's probably for the best.
He's a wild card.
Why he's
gonna pull the gloves out? So they don't want that. All right, man. So one thing that was dope that happened, I thought it was very dope, was Drake and Meek Mill pieced it up.
Yeah.
That's grown man stuff, man. I know you gonna say
that. Boo. Keep beefing.
Nah.
Should have played back to back right in his face.
No. What if he'd have played it right there?
Meek, I got a coming home present for you. Bro, I learned the game from William Wesley. Oh, you know what I'm saying? That give Meek nightmares. Every time you hear Worldwide West, where?
Nobody shows more happiness than Drake, man. When he's happy, he's showing all his teeth. The way he hugged Meek was like he hugged the uncle he ain't seen in years, man.
Yeah.
And I get it, they pieced it up, and it was a dope moment for hip hop.
So I feel like him and Kanye got to be able to get past this eventually. Even though it seems like he's been keeping. I mean, if he should have hated anybody, should have hated Meek Mill. Like Meek Mill tried to ruin him. Pusha T little thing or whatever, that was cool, whatever. Yeah. But I mean, like as an artist, Meek Mill did it wasn't no diss record. It wasn't on wax. Like that, it doesn't get more personal than that. He did beat him.
He beat him though. If he didn't win, they couldn't have pieced it up.
Well, you think so?
No. If he didn't win, like if Meek got him, they wouldn't have pieced it up.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think that would have been the case. The fact that
if Meek attacked and won, Drake would have never pieced it up on him. But since Drake won and came out on top,
Drake had to piece
it was cool.
up. It kind of goes back to what you were telling me about somebody. I forget, was it Drake or someone where you said they have to make it right because there's nothing to gain. Was it Drake? Somebody Drake was bullying. Kanye. It was Kanye.
Kanye, yeah.
It was Kanye. So yeah, at this point, you know, if Drake was to keep, you know, going at Meek, it'd be like bullying.
Well, I mean, he been dropped it against Meek. He been dropped it, but yeah, I guess since he won, it was like, all right,
he won.
You can forgive him. Yeah. But I mean, I feel like Kanye ain't really did nothing. Like your issues with Kanye have not been anything on wax.
Kanye could be lying this whole point, and he was the one that gave the information on to.
He said Push. He didn't give the information to
Push.
Push.
We're going with what he says, but this is an arch enemy at this point.
I got to go with what he says.
That's true.
And I mean, Push even said the same thing. Kanye didn't give him nothing or whatever.
Yeah, Push did say that, so I would believe him. Like, Kanye, I think, would lie. At this point, yo, bro.
No faith in you.
No, seriously, at this point, I don't know what to take from Kanye, man.
Hey, man.
I really don't know what to take from him.
I never know what to expect from him.
That song with a little pump, a little perk, whatever.
So fun.
That song's trash.
Nah, it's fun.
It played on the sandals he wore or whatever. I thought that was funny.
That was funny, yeah.
But he's a wild card right now, man.
I love it.
He went ahead and put out Watch the Throne. Watch the Throne 2 is coming. Does Jay know this? Does Jay know Watch the Throne? It ain't gonna be Jay.
Hey man, listen, Kanye is just speaking the things that he wants into the universe. I don't blame him. I want it too. So
I do. We all want it.
I'm going with it's happening.
Man, Jay and Tata looked at that. I was like,
nah, listen. I don't feel like Jay has any reason to stay mad at Kanye because first of all, he eats.
I don't think he does.
He eats with Kanye.
No, I don't think he does have anything to be mad at. I just think he don't rock with Kanye. This dude's too weird right now, man.
Man, listen. I think that Jay come around. I mean, it's good for business.
I mean, I don't see it, Kev. I really don't. I just don't see it.
What would be the next best play?
I don't know. They haven't rocked this. It's been this long. What would change?
I mean, hey, listen, man. Jay about to come off a tour with Beyonce.
Man, screw all that, man. We're gonna talk about some more spiciness here, man. Cardi B and what's her name?
Nicki Minaj. Wow, is this how we living now?
Yeah, man. Let's go ahead and go jump right into that,
Nicki's name no more.
No, I couldn't remember it. I couldn't. But this was great for her.
You think so?
Oh man,
tell me why.
This was the greatest. This was great for her because it gives people to talk about another talking point. She's turning into one, you know, like a journalist, like you said about Joe Budden. Mm-hmm. She went on today and talked about the whole thing about Cardi B, and this was, I don't think this was bad necessarily for Cardi. Mm-hmm. It was more beneficial for Nicki that it happened because it like keeps people talking about it. It was a bad look as far as them two getting into it.
She didn't lose.
Yeah, like she didn't lose. The fact that she can always say, "Well, this girl had a problem with me the whole time. It wasn't me," mm-hmm. and the female fan base, man, I would say even male fan base at some points, people don't know how to just like both acts. They're going to pick a side.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, Nicki needs to drop the diss track. She's going to put it out.
Just go full-fledged
with it. You know?
How does it hurt Cardi B, though?
It doesn't. That's what I'm saying. I don't think it hurts Cardi B. Because
it's just good for Nicki.
Yeah, it's just good for Nicki. All it did for Cardi was just show that that's who she is.
She really is who she says she is.
That is who she is, bro. She's been rich for maybe a year. She's been that person that she's shown for all the years that she's been alive.
Yeah.
So, you know, she's got a little bit of money. And then in some aspects, that's what people like about her.
Yeah.
Is that she's a wild card. Chucked the shoe, had the yeeks out. You know, you know.
She doing what she had to do.
She had to do what she had to do. Got a pop knot, walked out with the face that you make when your mom get you a whooping and you had to go walk in front of your friends.
Oh, man, yeah, that was bad, too. She wore that knot with a straight face, man. Walked right on out of there with her head up.
How'd she get the knot, though?
Hey man,
security got to do their job. Like,
I've heard conflicting reports. I've heard Nicki actually did it.
No, I heard
Rod Lee hit her, and then I heard that the security did it. So who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
Who knows? But
they need to get a better camera. That thing was recorded on an Android because that footage was bad.
I'm just trying to figure out what it's all about. Like I still don't know what caused all this to spark off or whatever.
We can't say it's fake because she got a pop knot.
Right. I mean, no, it's not fake at this point because it went to blows. It's gone to fisticuffs. It's real beef now. So
yeah.
Who knows?
I don't think anything's going to come of it. I think this is probably the last time we'll hear about it. They'll move differently now.
Yeah.
Both securities are on heightened. So, you know, if they're in the same area, which I don't think they will be, but if they are, they'll never see each other.
Yeah.
So it won't be nothing. But it was super corny to me.
Hey man, it is what it is.
But it's what it is, man. It's like in high school.
Nicki dropped a new video.
Yeah, Nicki dropped a new video. She's gonna call a new song here shortly too.
Oh yeah, I mean the diss track.
Yeah.
Oh man, will this finally be her redemption from Remy Ma the Sheether?
She got to do it.
She got to.
She got to do it, man.
Yeah.
If anything she learned from Remy, just don't let her go first.
Well, no, what she did, she ignored Remy, and then Remy kind of.
Yeah.
She fell into.
I mean, because there's a lot of ammo there, man. Like Cardi doesn't write her own rhymes.
I mean,
I don't. At the end of the day, I don't really care, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, like when I listen to a diss record, if you like, man, you don't write your rhymes, be like, yeah. I mean, we see how that worked out for Meek Mill.
Yeah, that's true.
True. I don't know.
But who's more popular right now? Is Cardi more popular?
I don't know, man. I don't know anymore.
That's what I'm
saying.
So.
I think Cardi is more popular, but I don't know. Nicki Minaj is still pretty popular. I mean, she commands an audience.
She got more of a platform right now.
Yeah,
I mean, she could put out a diss track.
Back up, man. The rebrand is real.
Yeah, the rebrand is real. She could put out a diss track and then have a podcast that same week.
Yeah,
and talk about it, just like Joe Budden. So
not bad.
We'll see what happens, man. So before we end, I definitely want to shout out R.I.P. to Mac Miller.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That tripped me out, man.
Yeah, that was crazy, man.
But you sent me the message. You're like, "Dang, Mac Miller," and I'm like, "What happened?" And I get on social media, of course, and it's everyone talking about it.
Yeah.
OD. OD on, man. He's doing some heavy stuff, man.
I mean, the OD gotta be on something strong.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
I
don't think I've ever met a person who OD'd on marijuana.
You know what I'm saying? None of that. So,
26 years old, heroin, opioids.
Oh man,
that's crazy.
That's
though,
rough.
Man.
Karen Civil found him.
Really?
Yeah.
She's the one that found him. Really?
Yeah, it's rough, man.
Her life is messed up now.
And the thing is, like, they showed a video of him on live just the night before, and it was like,
he was playing the piano, right?
Yeah, he was just chilling, man.
Yeah. I didn't know he was as creative as he was. I didn't know he played the piano like that.
Oh, yeah. I knew, like, Mac Miller had, like, that Swimming album was pretty good, man. I remember hitting you up, like, yo, you know.
We slacked on that.
Yeah. I mean, we listened to it. We just didn't review it.
Yeah, we didn't review it. But
it was like, yo.
But it came out Astro World. It was a lot of stuff came out.
It was a lot going on.
Yeah, it was a lot going on.
But he got lost in the shuffle there. But it was a good album, man. He was a good artist. Definitely gone too soon.
Yeah.
And, hey, just RIP, man. Kids say no. Say no to the drugs. Grown up, too.
And it goes back to what we were saying before, though, man, about how some of these acts are like promoting some of this drug use, man, and I think some of it's a cry for help.
I think they really, I was gonna say if that's what they really live in, then hey, it is what it is. But man, we need to start treating that lean like it's crack, and hey, man, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that
for sure. But that's it, man. You got anything else?
No, I think that's about it, man. PlayStation wins again.
Man, we ain't hearing that mess, man.
Saints gonna bounce.
I'm gonna pick up that 2K. Anybody hit your boy up? They hold on Xbox 360. Definitely going get this guy. And when I do, I'm gonna put it on the social media. So check it out and put the score up there.
Listen, man, check for the fabrications. You know what I mean? Don't believe it. It's never gonna happen anyway. Right. But
we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But yo, I'm Nate here.
This Gav.
And yo, we are Games Music Life. This is Games Music Life podcast, episode 133.
Yeah.
Drink more water, people. Stay hydrated.
Peace.